After my marathon of playing the latest Chaos Rings game, I'm almost completely exhausted. But don't worry, because I still have you covered for this week's wrap-up. I don't want to ruin any surprises, but if you're waiting for the game of the week, I think you can hazard a guess right now and save some time. For those sticking around, this is the Friday News Wrap-Up for the 16th of March, 2012. The Game Developers Conference recently rolled by, and that gave Crescent Moon Games a chance to show off their sequel to their popular RPG title Ravensword. As you can see, the detail being put into the presentation is fantastic, and certainly a step up from the original. Better yet, fighting dinosaurs sounds like a challenge I'm ready to accept, so we'll keep you notified about this game as more details are released. The history of The Lords of Midnight, a classic ZX Spectrum and later DOS PC title, is a winding one, but suffice to say that the original developer, Mike Singleton, and the author of the unofficial sequel, Christopher Wilde, have paired up to bring the game to the iOS platform. Originally slated for the modern PC under the project title The Midnight Engine, the game will see some small but significant changes that will separate it from the original title. Foremost are graphical tweaks along with AI changes to add a modern robustness. You can keep track of their progress via Wilde's blog. The link is below. What do Plants vs. Zombies and the Greek and Egyptian empires have to do with each other? If Sega has anything to say about it, quite a lot. Their upcoming tower defense title, Alexandria Blood Show, is certainly looking to be generous in its use of the color red, and also concepts borrowed from PopCap's Zombie Crushing Classic. Players will be able to select units before each battle, setting them up on the field to defend from the oncoming attack. The game is looking stylish and has a lot of potential, as long as it can shake the shackles of its zombie-inspired origins. The game is slated for a release in spring. It's quite possible that as a child you were subjected to the evil frustration that was the water jet puzzle. While they came in a whole range of styles, their most important feature was a complex maze of blockades that prevented you from successfully floating whatever it was inside the water to its goal. After several maddening afternoons, I must have sworn them off completely, because I never saw them again. Until now. Social A-Go-Go's resurrection of the bulky toys and the iOS title Bubble Jets is uncanny in its accuracy, but thankfully more forgiving than the real thing. For one, it's set in a 2D environment, so at least you're not going to need to worry about pieces getting wedged somewhere. You may be thinking to yourself, why this? Why would I bother? Nostalgia and simple relaxing fun are both excellent reasons, but more importantly, its recreation of water physics, along with some ingeniously designed stages, makes for a short but challenging title where it's easy to find yourself trying to best your fastest runtime. In the very least, it's a great title for children after a distraction that still involves some skill and thought in solving its varied stages. I think I can forgo most of the discussion here and simply point you towards the reviews for both Chaos Rings 2 and Waking Mars to see why they're both such excellent grabs for your iOS device of choice. While both are pricey, they're both quality releases that are not only worth your time, but are guaranteed to keep you busy and thoroughly entertained. Waking Mars takes the official Game of the Week slot for the 9th of March, while Chaos Rings 2 sits atop its throne for the 16th. As always, we'll have more great videos for you to check out in the coming week. To keep track of things, feel free to subscribe to our channel or add us to your Twitter or Facebook feed. Have a great weekend. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.